Ninjas, ninjas, ninjas. We have reached our Avengers Infinity War in the American Ninja franchise because all of our heroes come together in this one, and by all of them, I mean both of them. And, well, we lost one too, but it's a small cinematic universe, okay? They can't all be big. But it's going to be great because in American Ninja 4, The Annihilation, we get Michael Dudikoff as Joe Armstrong and David Bradley as Sean Davidson. We sadly lose Curtis Jackson, our shirtless mustache. I guess he has fought enough ninjas for one lifetime. That seems fair. It's still pretty great, though, including an even bigger ninja training camp, if that's possible. I don't think it's possible, but let's get to it because this is Redeye Reviews. Alrighty, so right off the bat, I want to let you know that at this point in Michael Dudikoff's career, he has become a bit of a drama queen and has to have everything his way. So according to David Bradley, he asked the producers to have his character and Dudikoff's work together throughout the entire film and be kind of duo heroes. However, Dudikoff only agreed to be in the movie if his character was shown as the obvious hero and better fighter than David Bradley. So just keep that in mind as we watch this. And we also sadly never see Steve James in this series again. Honestly, Curtis Jackson was my favorite character from the first 3 movies, but he's gone now. So we all have to pretend that Dudikoff and Bradley are good at acting. And spoiler alert, they aren't. We start with some commandos running through the wilderness, being pursued by metric poop tons of ninjas. That's a technical term. Most of these boys meet unfortunate ends, and clearly they watched my video on American Ninja 3, because we don't just get 2 underwater ninjas, we get like 20 of them. I have so many questions. Like, how long were they down there? Did they know these guys were going towards the boat? Did they just swim out in the middle of the river with them before hopping up? I love it. We're barely 5 minutes into the movie. How could it get any better? Holy hell, it's Chris Rock. Wait, no, false alarm. It's just some guy that looks eerily similar to Chris Rock. But his name is Carl Braxton, and he's a secret agent with Sean Davidson. And if you didn't recognize him, don't worry, I didn't either. He grew his hair a bit or something. Something's different about our American Ninja here. Not sure what happened to him, but there he is. And they both have been made aware of the issue at hand at Carl's wedding. So yeah, they just runaway bride this and go get ready for a mission. Hopefully that marriage holds up, but I doubt it will. They learned that a secret ninja army is headed by Colonel Skart Mulgrew, a dude who just hates Americans. That's pretty much his only thing. And he's with a Muslim militant named Sheikh Ali Maqsood, who wants to bring a suitcase nuke to New York and kill the hostages he captured unless he is given $50 million. So the 2 agents head off to a miscellaneous foreign country, because I don't really think they ever mention what country they're in. But to be honest, I don't think anybody cares. So they parachute in, and this stuntman lands real hard. I think it's supposed to be intentional because his character is not supposed to have any field experience, but geez, that guy sold out. And they meet up with their contact Pango, who's a local informant, and he's great.
Because this thing is likely to go off if I get nervous. Capiche?
He's just such a goofball, this guy. I love it.
Think he's been watching too many movies or something.
No, I barely watch 4 movies a week, okay? It's not... Oh, you were talking about him. Never mind, okay. So they go to a bar, and they get challenged by some locals. Hey, Carl, we're waiting for you to start this brawl off, so if you could just go ahead, don't be afraid, buddy. Really give it your all. There you go, pal. You did good. And you know what? I'm starting to think all this furniture has termite damage. That's a real problem, man, and if your stuff falls apart this easily, I am sure you have termites in the walls, so be careful. That's a health inspection nightmare. But the group goes upstairs, they meet a local agent. Our bad guy heard about the new Americans in town, and he shows up. He's like, okay, I am here, and I hate America. Oh my god, easy on the fog machine, henchman. Just because it can go up to 10 doesn't mean we need to set it at 10. I don't know why I did that voice. His voice doesn't sound like that, but it's either a fog machine or there's a fire downstairs. Either way, they should probably be more concerned in this room as to whatever this mysterious atmosphere is. And the bad guy kills the operative. Wow, that escalated fast. Luckily, our heroes got away just in time, and they somehow hide by wearing hats. I like this. This is fun. Pango takes them to Dr. Sarah, who's a Peace Corps nurse. She helps hide them by pretending to be dead bodies, and if you think that's foreshadowing in this movie, it's not. They're not that clever. Don't read into this. And while they are outside, trying to escape more, I guess go further, an arrow whizzes by Sean's head. So he does what every man would do. He takes several minutes. He meditates. He prepares. While whoever shot it is just patiently waiting, being a real gentleman. He then proceeds to fight an entire horde of ninjas. And what fascinates me is how these ninjas can't manage to see him or find him. There's like maybe 10 trees that you could hide behind, but they can't see him. I also don't care what you're pretending this field is. This is a golf course. Yeah, you're on hole 14 filming this scene in between groups of old men who are getting wasted on Coors Light and avoiding their families. Also, if you thought the ninjas got any better in this movie, they didn't. Like, all these ninjas are just facing the wrong way. Do ninjas not shout to each other to alert one another? Such a fascinating creature, the ninja. So the group gets really close to each other. That way it's easier to capture them with this rather small net. And are you guys ready to have your collective minds explode?
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Woo! Ah!
Guys, I don't remember the last time I was this happy about a movie scene. They gave us an even bigger training camp. It's beautiful. Okay, pull it together, Redeye. If I know these movies, and I mean I do, I've seen 1, 2, and 3 in a very quick succession. But if I know these movies by now, the Super Ninja's probably around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. He has a laser eye. Or like a silver eye patch. You know what? They're pretty clever writers on this movie. I am positive that's going to come into play later. But these ninjas do what ninjas do best. Perform. Okay, boss, get ready and watch this. A careful balance. So looking cool. All right, boss, let me try. I got oh, shit, who put glass on this beam? Oh, that wasn't good. That was not good, boss. It's okay. Let's just keep going. We're still having fun. I'm just going to walk through this foam spear tunnel. Hey, these are my friends. Oh, my God, that hurt. Are these real? Christopher, why did you do that? We're roommates. Oh, my God, that is horrible. Let's see what's going on elsewhere. So somewhere else, these dudes are getting threatened by the bad guy. But this is an American Ninja movie, so they're probably going to escape any second now. Holy hell, man. Why did you do that? This movie wasn't supposed to be dark. Can we please find a scene that's happy? I could really use some jokes right now. Oh, thank God, it's Brian Regan. He's funny. Please tell me some jokes. Or, wait, is that Joe? Okay, Joe, real talk, you're looking pretty Brian Regan-y in this movie. But so he learns that Sean and some people have been taken hostage, and he gets filled in on the entire scenario, and he knows that he needs to intervene to help save the day. So he flies in and he also meets Pango, who tries to get him up to speed on the situation. But at this point, there's so many ninjas on this island, it's an infestation. He's not even trying, he just hits one while driving. Yeah, they're really getting out of hand. Maybe release some ferrets or something to take care of it, I don't know. So Joe goes and meets up with some locals who hate the ninja gang and have some ideas as to how to get into their base. But first, Joe has to prove themselves in their Megadome Death Dome, which is just out front. And if he defeats them, maybe he can help them get their drinking water back from the evil overlord. Because I'm pretty sure we've stumbled onto the set of Mad Max. That dude's shirt's just made out of a net. But yeah, Joe does manage to beat them, even dodging a shotgun in the process. That's fair.
Very impressive, Mr. Armstrong. Welcome to Sulphur Springs.
Yeah, are we all just going to forget that you tried to shoot me in the back? Yeah, okay, whatever. I guess I passed your test. So Joe learns how to get into the facility in a stealthy way. But first, a costume change. Yeah, look how fast that was. That was totally real. Meanwhile, Sean is still a hostage. Hey, buddy, don't you have ninja seizure powers? You want to try to, shaky your way out of those shackles? Give us the old Michael J. Fox try. Ugh, a little dark, Redeye, a little dark. And outside, Joe is starting to climb up the mountain. And I see you bought a pair of those as seen on TV bear claws. Those babies can shred meat and salad and climb mountains. Yeah, apparently. Damn, I wish I knew. I should have picked up a pair while supplies lasted. But I didn't call within 10 minutes, so they're going to be full price. Meanwhile, the Mad Max cosplayers are on their way to attack the facility's front gate. That girl there 100% thinks this is Burning Man. She's in for a rude awakening. And hey, do you think before we do battle, could you do us all a favor and just drive that dirty hippie bus through a car wash real quick? At about this time, Joe has made his way up to the back side of the keep and into a service tunnel. Arguably could have just hopped on that bus, probably would have been faster. But he uses those soft, quiet ninja feet to get inside. Or never mind what I said, I guess he doesn't.
Where's that noise coming from?
Joe, you are very loud. Did you put on a little belly? You pulling a cigar on me? Don't do that. So down in the yard, the bad guys are about to execute the captive soldiers.
Silence!
Okay, hey, cut. Can we reset his microphone? Yeah, you really blew it out there. We don't have the budget to redo this scene. We're out of money. Got it. Okay, moving on. So Joe goes to rescue Sean, but we see Sean outside, too. So he can't be in two places, but then I remembered ninjas could do that, like, disguise magic, which is basically putting on a Mission Impossible mask. Yo, Dudikoff, you too big of a star now to do your own stunts? Enough signs have pointed me that you really are going down the Seagal rabbit hole. They didn't even try to pretend this wasn't a stunt double. But yeah, so not Joe defeats this guy. We learn it's just some random dude. Nobody important. He jumps these poor guys out in the hallway. They're like, bro, we're not ninjas. We're like Mortal Kombat cosplayers. Go, Scorpion. Like, I know, but your outfits are super awesome and I want one. So yeah, take your time, Joe. People are about to be burned alive, but sure, do an outfit change. No, take your time. This is hilarious. Yeah, it's really fine. Well, that's on you, Joe. You dilly-dally so much, this dude just got turned into Freddy Krueger. Way to go, American Ninja. Aren't you supposed to be the good guy? Where's Curtis Jackson? I really miss him. So Joe rescues everybody, and they're somewhat outnumbered, but that guy's got a gun, and ninjas don't, so I think the odds are fairly even, and don't put it down. Where are you guys going? That was the wrong move. So yeah, they just hide in this room until the Mad Max gang gets here, and then they sneak back out like that was always the plan, and they get in a fight. This one bad guy hops in a helicopter, he tries to get away, but Chris Rock is really trigger happy, just shoots that down. Got lucky there was a bad guy in there, Chris, but what about the pilot? He didn't seem like a bad guy. But the other bad guy sneaks away with the lady doctor. Sean goes and beats the old man up and then rescues his lady, while Joe beats the super ninja. And this whole fight, he's never used his laser eye. What's with the eye patch then? Nothing. Nothing happens. Just screwed up depth perception. Probably why he got beat so bad. And our hero's gone full Anakin Skywalker because he kicks the dude down and then blows him up with a not-so-little ninja bomb. And as the movie comes to an end, Joe gets the final word of the movie. This is going to be pretty good, I think.
Sean, you can find me at the school.
Okay, I thought that would be bigger. That's cool. I guess meet at the school. Movie's over. Well, that was American Ninja 4. Really good. Also want to point out, why is everyone else's titles in all caps and the gymnast gets shafted in lowercase? Not cool. Well, whatever. Movie's over. It was a riot, but as always, it does warrant a trip over to Redeye Reacts. Let me get this straight. You guys stealth jumped into this place, and that's what you wore underneath your flight suits? Oh no, you killed his hat.
That Hansel's so hot right now.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 4 best screams I have found in the movie. Number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. All great screams, and like a parent of 4, I will lie and say I love them all the same.
Today's lesson is going to be about environment. And I want you to go outside and find an example of our environment. When you come back, we'll discuss it, okay?
Okay, I guess I'll find a leaf. I had a rock. My shoes are full of dirt. Okay, these ninja outfits are getting pretty lazy. Is that a ninja? Or like a sex slave? Holy shit, white ninjas! Are you guys allowed outside? Do you have enough tide on this base to keep those suits clean? Are you white ninjas, or is this Willy Wonka's clean room?
Just get a black eye patch, you know, embrace it. Losing an eye is badass. It's not badass. I have no depth perception! Come on, don't do that, dude. It's not even close. I mean,
Alrighty, ninjas and ninjettes, that was great. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe. That's super important. Subscribe if you haven't. Trying to get those numbers up, so let's do it. Hit the bell, do the stuff, read the comments, or make a comment. Make your own American Ninja movie. I don't know, hire Curtis Jackson back. I want that guy. We will see you for the grand finale of this series, American Ninja 5. No subtitle. It's just called American Ninja 5. But it has Pat Morita in it, aka Mr. Miyagi. So that's gonna be great. But we will see you then. And until then, stay happy and stay healthy.